Welcome to Be My Own Boss podcast. I'm your host, Mike Hruby, and this is episode 48, where we're going to talk about the left wants independent contractor benefits. Really? How could that be? Well, there's a backstory. There are a lot of things going on, so here's some news that I think is important and how we'd like to handle it with you. This really should be the first of a series. I wrote down some of what I need to share with you, and it just got way too much. And so for one episode, so this is going to be an introduction today to what's the different things we're going to talk about. Set it up first of a series on benefits for independent contractors. But anyway, let's start with the news. There's a bill in Congress. That's what's new. It provides for benefits not being evidence of employment status, so it's related to defining what's an independent contractor. It's sourced from friendly federal legislator Kevin Kiley of California, and he produced this bill along with another bill. So now there are two things. It's tied to H.R. 1319, which defines independent contractors using the 2020 regulation from Trump, not the 2024 from Biden. So H.R. 1320 makes benefits not evidence of employment status. Now, you're probably saying, well, that makes sense. And on the surface, yeah, probably. Depends. Let's look deeper. There's a complex backstory. The left has been using benefits for decades, maybe generations, as a way to get more government control into everything that they do, particularly over business, money, and power. And there's a way to look at how that they will be very interested in getting this bill through the Congress, even though it looks it doesn't look dangerous on first look. You can read it. You can simply type in H.R. 1320 Congress, and Google and DuckDuckGo will get you right to it. It's a couple of maybe 100 words or more. That just says that benefits are not evidence of employment status. Okay, so everybody's going to be behind it, and probably a lot of Democrats too. But you need to know more because there is so much still to come out about this. There's a battle going on, and over the past 5 years, actually 6 years now, 2019, independent contractors and freelancers have been fighting for their freedom from beginning with state law in California named AB 5, that's Assembly Bill 5, and fighting the ABC test, which is different. Those are three-pronged tests. And we're winning federally. We have not gotten that bill into federal law. It's a part of the PRO Act. Labor unions' little dreamboat legislation, very unfavorable for freelancers and self-employed and franchisees and all kinds of people that want to be their own boss, our title. However, while that's been going on publicly, under cover of obscurity has been the left winning statewide as they roll out or bulldoze their way through the blue states. They started in California. They followed up with more things, a couple more actions in California by abandoning independent contractor trucking in Los Angeles County and kicking all independent contractors out of the state courts as court reporters. So that was their first experiment. They went on to Rhode Island. They made independent contracting a felony so they could go across state lines and drag in employers from every state in the nation. That's not frightening at all. Went on to Michigan, etc., through 9 states. Massachusetts, we've talked about Massachusetts before. And they are, they're making, the left is making great progress in the states, and they intend to keep doing that. But this is a chance they will see to have some make some federal progress. They want to feed us benefits as a way to kind of whet our appetite and, more likely, divide us. So the left is going to jump in on behind this bill. Just watch it happen, and they're going to support it. Everybody's going to go, oh, we have bipartisan. Oh, the flack is going to be flying for sure. Now, so we've been winning federally by being careful and fighting like crazy. We're losing in the states because they divide us up. Now, here come benefits, and I think this is their next step that they're going to really push in a lot of different ways. One of the things that I hold as a principle, having done this for 14 years now, I had our 14th anniversary of New Jobs America on Monday, is that benefits are designed to confuse us, divide us, and kind of trick us and make us dependent. That's what they want. They want independent contractors to actually be dependent on government, and that means the people that control government, which is definitely not independent contractors. It's definitely the left and labor. Now, I was trying to figure out a way, rather than me say it, is there somebody more believable rather than just a guy running a podcast? Because our job here at Be My Own Boss is to push forward to achieve independence for you. And here comes a major, major step backwards. That's a little baby step, but it's a step backwards. And no, not giving in to this. And a couple days ago, I saw a wonderful tweet on Twitter. Well, it's called X now, but it was just wonderful by the man I trust most on Twitter for his insightful take on government and his high commitment to ethics and morality and constitutional government. In other words, equal rights for everyone. And I got his permission to publicize a tweet of his and give him the credit for it, and I fully intend to do that. It was a wonderful opportunity. It's a gift to you and a gift to me. And his name, his pen name is Cynical Publius. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put his, if I can get my mouse over there, I'm going to put his name and his profile here right up with me and bring that over to you. And that's his page on Twitter, on X, and his handle, for those of you who are listening, is @Cynical Publius, capital CYNICAL, standard version, and capital PUBLIUS. You can type that into Google. You can find him. You can find this tweet and verify for yourself. But he had just such a great way to state his observations from many years of commenting. He's been in the military. I think he served 20 or 30 years in the military. He is a reliable contributor. He has 220,000 followers. Like I'm a pipsqueak compared to him, but he had a great take on benefits, and this is what I want to do is share his view of benefits with you. I'll make a couple of small short comments as I go through it. I'm reading it because I know you guys don't want to read while you're driving or you're listening on Spotify or whatever. So, but just to share these clear thoughts. He said it way better than I can say it, and I've been trying for years. Okay, Cynical Publius says this. So as the big, beautiful bill proceeds to the Senate, still there, Democrats are doing their usual shuck and jive about how Mean Orange Man wants to steal your benefits. Everywhere in this tweet, he puts benefits in quotes because he does not think they're benefits, and neither do I. He continues, "Let me explain reality," all caps. "This is not about giving you a benefit of any kind. Instead, it's about controlling you," controlling all caps. "It's about power," power, all caps. "Healthcare benefit, that's about controlling your health care. Social Security benefit, that's about controlling your retirement. Food benefits, that's about controlling what you eat. Education benefits, that's about controlling what you are allowed to learn. Every benefit has the actual purpose of controlling every aspect of your life." And I want to add to that, and your money. But nobody's perfect. And then he continues, "Benefits are a cage with which they trap you as you willingly walk inside that trap." I could not agree more. This is a landmark moment for my work, and I wanted to share it with you. If you think of benefits as a trap, every time you hear that word, you will come to understand that for independent business people, men and women like you, this is a trap. And it doesn't matter what the rest of it looks like, it's a trap. And then he continues, "Each benefit you take means that much less control you have over your existence, and you cede that control to Democrat bureaucrats who make more than you do, have better job security than you do, and work less hard than you do. Benefits are all about power, in caps, Democrat power, and the filthy, illegitimate wealth Democrats in and out of office obtain as they lord over what benefits you are and are not allowed to possess." And his final sentence is, "Tell a friend." So I'm right here down there in that last sentence right now. I'm telling you, my friends, that how concerned I am about the benefits discussion that is going to go on in the Congress, in the media, and in private in this country as a result of starting up this line of attack on independent contractors in federal law. It didn't start as an attack, but it's going to be repurposed. Now, luckily we have more episodes that we can cover the details, but those are not my words. Those are Cynical Publius. You can look Cynical up online, 220,000 followers. The guy's a genius. He's married to what he calls Mrs. Dr. Cynical Publius. And she's, if anything, she's even a better writer than he is, but they're both just superb, otherworldly great. So I encourage you, if you operate online, I encourage you to join Cynical and follow him and his writings. He's very careful to keep his identity private. I was thinking that maybe we could get him on here, but I'm not sure how we'd do it. We'd have to do audio only or something, or put up a poster of like we've got here. So anyway, that's what someone else thinks who is basically self-employed, making some money, not a lot. He's revealed some of it. I'm sure anybody working hard driving it might be making the same amount of money, maybe more. So keep this in mind, is that this series on benefits is going to dig into the essentials of self-employment. Self-employment is an expression of the human spirit. You have needs, you have assets, you have growth, you want success, and underneath all of it is the human impulse to be self-reliant and to take care of yourself and your responsibilities for your family and your neighbors and your friends. Whereas you're going to be fighting the left, which wants to use benefits as a lever for them to get your money and to acquire power over you. So with that, I'm going to check our online audience, and I'm going to say thank you very much. I am looking forward to this series with great excitement. I'm going to step back next week and do some planning and kind of refresh my mind here, get a fresh look. And Be My Own Boss podcast will be back in full gear in 2 weeks. And I hope you will join us then for another episode. Everything is going well on this, and so I will say thank you for watching. Be sure to like this episode, follow us, our channel, Be My Own Boss channel on Twitter. Sign up for the alerts so you can join me when the news is fresh. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next episode.